The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by Advanced Technology Partners.
What changes have you seen in the way people are searching for and finding a home in 2025?
Zillow, homes.com, realtor.com.
But
I don't know. I
AI.
don't work in the real estate industry anymore, but it used to be people would call
Well,
and want to
obviously
know
with
more
the-
information about it.
With the new laws, and Marlon could speak on, that's really the biggest effect over the last, 6 to 12 months.
Yeah, I think, there's been that change. But also, we're talking about searches. We're now talking about using AI, whether it's ChatGPT or we're using any of that. If you see some of the websites that are out there now, they're incorporating that. So you're going to see that's the new flavor to use that for a purchaser to look for a home. And so it's already made a difference. It's going to make a larger difference in how people look at it. And real quick too, we talked about one thing too, is we talk about our baby boomers. If we look at our market, there's a lot of baby boomers and they want to do things. But let's say they want a condominium, they want a villa, we don't have them. And again, that they would be giving up their houses, and a lot of them are in good shape. They've kept them up, but they have nowhere to go. And if they decide that they do want to finance the rates, they're giving up maybe a low interest rate going to a higher. So I just wanted to throw that out to look at maybe that market would open up if there was some place for them to go. Yeah.
And with searches too, I think, the public, we're transitioning. They're going to be relying on real estate professionals more than ever before, especially with the new agency laws. You can't go look at a house right now without entering into an agency agreement, whether it's permanent agreement or exclusive agreement. So people in the public are going to find out real quick that once they're entering into a buyer's agreement with an agent, they're going to rely on them and they're going to have to offer more services than ever before. So those laws were just implemented last year. So we're seeing that transition now, and I think that's going to only go in that direction, requiring the real estate agent more than ever before.
I don't think it accounts for a large part of the consumer base, but I think the digital access does allow individuals who live in other communities to compare the Youngstown, Mahoney Valley market to markets that might be in the Pittsburgh or Cleveland area, maybe even the Franklin County area, or even further away. We find that there's a lot of individuals who have jobs that allow them to work mobilely or work remotely, and they can exchange a home in a higher priced community for a home in the Mahoney Valley for much less than what they would pay there and not have a change of standard of living. And so we've seen a few buyers that actually fit that type of qualification, that they've actually moved in from the outside of the community specifically to own a home, but yet work in another community.
It's a very good point.
I actually think open houses had starting to become a lot more popular because these buyers who know that they need to sign a buyer's agency and don't want to commit to one certain agent, they're allowed to come into any open house they want without signing any documentation. So that's, I think, something that's starting to become more popular among these more savvy buyers who don't want to commit to just one agent or one person.
The Business Journal Roundtable Series is sponsored by Advanced Technology Partners.